What's up, guys? So we've had this it's a mini monster truck like back in 2000s. If you were a kid and you were into like go-karts and stuff, this was like top of the line unit here. It's, you know, every kid's dream pretty much. And well, we got this wild idea that we were gonna build one, but we wanted to make it better than this one because this only has suspension in the front and it's not the greatest. There's nothing in the back. It's belt to chain drive. It's not very fast. It's not very comfortable for a grown man. So we're going to eventually put it on this four-wheeler frame. And we'll talk more about that later. But first we pulled it in the garage and we were thinking, well, it'd be cool to get one last run out of her before, we take it all apart and it's not all original anymore. So here we go.
I don't think you'll hold on the pond.
It's not very heavy.
True. Try it.
Up on the knees, I'm beating them off the back.
She's not.
Not even a little bit thick. Like right there looks the thickest, but it's also the deepest.
Yes.
Man, that was gonna be a hit. Turn the wheel!
She ain't got it in her.
This is hard. Need like a grab bar back here. I don't think she'll move it, both of us. Oh wow, it's super hot in my hand. Oh my god. I have a hand right here.
Well, that.
Yeah, like hang on to the seat. Don't go forward.
Got some slippage.
Alright, so our plan here with this here four-wheeler, or the whole story behind it is local small engine shop down in our hometown. There's one of my buddies that own it. He acquired this. Somebody gave it to him because it got ran over by an excavator, and that's why like it doesn't have the rear end or the swing arm or anything, or the rear end on it. And so we stripped it all down because he was just gonna pull the motor and scrap the rest. Well, I seen we could build something out of it, so I was like, you know, what do you want for it? And he said, if you buy pizza on Monday, it's yours. So I bought pizza on Monday. But anyways, so me and Zach stripped it down. We pretty much got it ready to start cutting off what we're not going to use. We weren't going to use any of the plastics, obviously, because it's going to have the mini monster truck body on it. We got to fab up a seat and get the steering wheel and stuff figured out. Possibly buy wheels and tires. We don't know if the ones on the monster truck are going to work yet. It didn't have a carburetor on it when I got it, so we have to get a carb bought for it, get an exhaust bought for it, double check, make sure that it runs before we go really any further. We're just going to kind of fit the body and stuff on it today and go from there. We're thinking of doing, because the rear end that was on it, it got ran over by an excavator. You see the bend right here. It was junk. It was broken half. The back plastics and everything, the rack and the rear, it was all junk. This was a 03 Kodiak 400 before it got ran over by an excavator. We're going to try to do like a custom 4-link setup back here with trailing arms, so we'll double our suspension travel. It'll ride really smooth. There's just not a lot out there like it, so we figured why not be a little bit different. I mean, there's people building these power wheels, buggies and whatnot, and that's all cool and whatever, but 4-wheel drive one would be awesome. That's got high and low range and can crawl around, and you could actually like maybe do some work with it, like if you wanted to pull a trailer around your yard, or you know, you want to take it mud bogging. It's just going to be like a good all-around unit. We're hoping to use it for tons of stuff, get tons of attention with it. You know, it'll just be something unique that our channel will have, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so what we really are looking at here is everything was a good idea, but not for a long time, and not for somebody that's any bigger than, like, I don't even know if 4 feet tall would fit in here comfortably, because my knees ride right here, and I'm 5'10", so, and that's steel, so it's not great on your knees. We're pretty much ditching the whole thing. We're going to try to adapt the wheels and tires over to the 4-wheeler. We're going to try to take the seat over to the 4-wheeler. We're going to try to use the steering wheel at the 4-wheeler.
Possibly the gas pedal.
Possibly the gas pedal and brake pedal. We'll see on that, though. If not, we can figure out something on the steering wheel. Pretty much why we're changing it, though, is because it was built well back in the day, but like there's so much more technology now, and it's solid back here, so like it's not a comfortable ride whatsoever. There's no shocks, it's just bars, which I understand why they did it, because they went with a chain drive, so to keep the chain tension on there, that was the only way that they had to do it back in the day, because they didn't run like a swing arm on a 4-wheeler with the motor mounted in front of the rear axle. That it's directly over top of it. So yeah, I guess you'll see a time lapse of us tearing it down.
So we got the seat mounted, body mounted on about where we want it. We still might have to cut it in half and lengthen the body depending on how long we go with the swing arm. We'll mount the steering wheel, make it tiltable for that. It's easier usable, so it ain't like a semi like this.
And there'll be completely different sized people in it. Like Zach's almost 6 foot tall and I'm only 5'10", so it's like it's got to be comfortable for all of us to be able to get in it.
But if you want to see more, make sure to like and subscribe.